A typical car gets redesigned every few years, but the Mercedes G-Class is not the typical car, not by any stretch of the imagination. Hi, I'm Marty Padgett from Motor Authority, and we're here at my little weekend getaway cottage in Carcassonne, France, to explain why the new G-Class is a better G-Class in just about every way. For the first time since 1979, the G-Class wears all new sheet metal. But don't worry, it's not just you. It's not easy to spot the new one from the old one, and that's something to cheer. The lines are a little cleaner, but how do you make it more angular? Correct, you can't, and you don't. The new G-Class has all the boxy charm intact, from the upright windshield to the rub strips down the doors, to the exposed hinges and the spare tire carrier in back. The cockpits learn some high-tech moves, however. A widescreen digital display takes place of the gauges, while a second screen blends in to turn the dash into something straight out of the USS Enterprise. Brushed metal or carbon fiber woven with red, or even walnut wood trim. You can mix it all up inside the G-Class, depending on the forwarding ability of your wallet. That's our clumsy transition to talk of the G-Class's performance. It all begins with its extravagant off-road hardware. Though the G-Class loses its solid front axle and gains an independent front suspension, its off-road abilities have grown even more impressive. Each one gets four-wheel drive, 3 locking differentials, 9.5 inches of ground clearance, and a dedicated off-pavement G mode. The combination gives any G-Class the talent to wade through more than 2 feet of water, blast through mud bogs, paddle through sandy dunes, or crawl around on craggy rocks with a better, more planted feel than the taller, narrower OG. Meanwhile, on the road, the G-Class has a wider track, adaptive shocks, and electric power steering that filters off the worst of the big truck tendencies. It's also radically quieter than the old G thanks to, well, a body structure that's 40 years newer. Power comes in 2 grades, strong and superb. The G550 sports a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with 416 horsepower, coupled to a 9-speed automatic. With a few more pounds of boost pressure, the same motor in the AMG G63 guts out 577 horsepower. Pounce hard on the pedal, and Mercedes says the G63 will rush to 60 miles an hour in 4.4 seconds. Longer and wider than before, the G-Class has cavernous room inside for 5 people. Headroom and backseat space are astonishing, but the package still is compromised in some big and small ways versus an ordinary, everyday GLS SUV. There's leather everywhere and a high-class ambiance, but the G-Class's doors don't thunk shut like a vault. They slam like the hatch on a nuclear shelter. The doors lock like a bolt-action rifle. The blocky shape goes through the air like a brick through a window. The spare tire swings away from the rear hatch, and the G-Class isn't much bigger than a 4-door Jeep Wrangler, but it's at least 3 times as expensive as one, with a base price sure to live above $125,000. For that price, the new G-Class gets leather, Burmester audio, keyless ignition, digital gauges, and automatic emergency braking. Options include a range of wheels, a second digital display, massaging front seats, a rear seat entertainment system, and adaptive dampers. The G-Class offers all those state-of-the-art touches, but its most convincing touches aren't really new at all. They're the classically boxy shape and its go-anywhere attitude. I'm Marty Padgett from Motor Authority. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.